Hey guys, Gus69 from Metal Open Mind Brazil. Today I decided to do a follow-up video for my previous thread response for Chris over at Southern Trendkill Musick channel. He's a new channel that's trying to get more subs. So he started a thread a week ago when he was on 21 subscribers level, and that was the team for that thread. And now 1 week later he has now 31 subscribers. It's growing. Don't panic. It's kind of slow in the beginning, but it's gonna grow. It's a cool channel. Metal guy from US. So I'm gonna try to spell out 31 for him, again using only Brazilian bands, but now showing on vinyl with only one exception, but I will get to that later on. Okay, so that's for you, Chris, only Brazilian bands on vinyl. So for the first letter T, Taurus, sob o signo de Taurus, classic speed thrash metal band from the 80s. This was their debut album from 86, but this copy, it's reissue with a slightly different album cover for the 30th anniversary of this album. So it's from 2016. Great bands. They sing in Portuguese, but if you like Slayer mixed with Anthrax, you're gonna like Taurus, one of the best thrash metal bands from Brazil in the 80s. Okay, now for the letter H, Hellbenders. This album title is Peyote. It's also from 2016, but a totally different style of music. They are kinda more stoner rock, stoner hard rock, okay, but very good. And it's the second studio album by them and the last one so far. It was recorded in United States, a famous studio owned by the guy from the Eagles of Death Metal. Very good bands. They sing in English. Hellbenders. I forgot to mention the Taurus album is the debut, but they released 5 studio albums so far. They are still active, and the last one I also have on vinyl. I showed before here in this channel, but they change a lot their music style. They are more like modern metal, slick production. Very different, more aggressive. Anyway, Taurus and Hellbenders, my first 2 pick. And now for the letter I, Interceptor. This is a heavy rock band in the vein of Motorhead, and this is a 7-inch EP, 3 songs here. Was released in 2015, and 1 year later they released their debut album full length, and it's the only full that they put out, but I don't have that one, only this. It's called Loud Whispers of Hell. Very good band, Interceptor. Now for the letter R, classic crossover hard punk hardcore metal band Ratos de Porão with Século Sinistro, when they went back singing in Portuguese. This is, for my count, this is the 11th studio album, but they put out one more after this. So, Século Sinistro from 2014. Now for the letter T again. Trovão, thunder in English, trovão, with Prisioneiro do Rock and Roll. A kind of new band here in Brazil, but trying to emulate the hard and heavy sound from the 80s with some keyboards also, but good bands. Trovão. This one was released in 2021. It's their debut, but they put out this year a new album, their second studio album, but I don't have yet. I'm not sure if it's available on vinyl, but I'm gonna try to get that also. Good band, Trovão. Now for the letter Y, or Y, how I say this letter here in Brazil. I don't have any bands on vinyl started with this letter Y, and I also tried to find any title starting with I, and I couldn't find. So on my previous video for this thread I showed this project actually by this guy Yuri Fuloni, and I showed an album that I have that compile his 3 first EPs. I'm showing now the latest release from Yuri Fuloni. It's called Descobridores. It's from 2023. And as I said in the other video, great, epic, heavy power metal bands projects, because it's one guy that does, this guy here, he does everything, all the music, lyrics, but he has a guy that sings on this project, and when he plays live he hired some musicians, but it's all made, most of it's made by Yuri Fuloni, and it's excellent. So Y30 finished. Now for the letter O, another letter that I didn't have any bands starting with O, Brazilian band of course. So I went for the title for this one with Cursed Slaughter. The album title is One Last Fix. This is a 7-inch EP from 2015, and has 2 tracks on each side. It's a 33 RPM, and they play like as you can imagine for the logo, kind of trash crossover, very good, liked a lot. And they put out a debut album previously of this, and they split up after this. So it's the only band that I'm gonna show here that's not active anymore, is this one, Cursed Slaughter. Now for the letter N, I think everybody knows this band, Nervosa, with Agony, second studio album from 2016, death thrash metal bands. They were a trio, 3 girls on this band back on this album. After the third album, they kind of split up in 2 bands, and the singer and the bass player went to form Crypta. But Nervosa continues with different other girls, musicians. The only one that still since the beginning is Pri Camaral, the guitar player. Now she's singing. So they put out 5 albums so far, 3 more after this one. So very good death thrash metal bands. Now they are more it's hard to define because they started as a thrash death and then they became kind of death thrash, and for the latest album they have some more heavy metal in between, but it's still very aggressive. You pretty much know this band because they have been touring a lot overseas. Good band, Nervosa, all female band. So my last pick for the letter E, Ego Kill Talent. The album title is The Dance Between Extremes. It's from 2021 and was formed by former drummer for Sepultura. He recorded 2 albums with Sepultura, Alex and Kairos, and then he left Sepultura and formed this band. But it's nothing like Sepultura. It's more like alternative, modern rock metal. Okay, some songs kind of reminds me a little bit of Fate No More, for instance. But they have some other songs that kinda in the vein of Foo Fighters, so they are in between these 2. A little bit of nu metal here and there, but very good band, very great production. They have been opening for many big bands that come to Brazil. I think the last one they did the open act for System of a Down in all South America. It's their second studio album. I don't have the first one, but now they have a female singer. They changed the singer. I don't know why, and I didn't listen yet the new material, but this is very good. I can recommend because it's very good. Ego Kill Talent. So there you go. 31 spelled with Brazilian bands on vinyl, exception by Yuri Fuloni. I hope you enjoyed these little bits. I will try to leave in the description the YouTube channel for these bands or the Bandcamp links, any links, and if you may be interested in some of them, I can try to help you to get in touch to these bands or where you can buy their music. Okay, thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye, Chris.